Hello, my beautiful Scorpio friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I'm so happy and excited to have you all here today. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria, and I do these readings every week. Now, Scorpio, this is a general reading for you, so I do please ask that you take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And if any one of you are interested in a personal reading with me, my information is in the description box below for you. All right, Scorpios, make sure you check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs as well, okay? Now I'm going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck, and we're going to find out what message Spirit has for you today. All right, we are starting here with the 3 of Swords, Scorpio. All right. Interesting energy here, Scorpio. What is going on in your lives? The Moon card. So, interesting energy here for you. And we've got the 5 of Wands. All right. So, Scorpio, I feel here that there's some uncertainty in your mind, okay? Give me a second here while I take a look at these cards here. There's a lot going on in your lives right now, some of you. Okay. So I feel some of you are going through some sort of turbulent energy with the relationships in your lives, okay? This could be a partner. This could be, I think it's a partner. This could be family members. This could be co-workers, you know, at work. Just people in general. These could be your friends as well. But I'm feeling like there's this feeling of heartache, this sorrow, this, you know, you've got the Moon card here as well. So uncertainty and confusion around a situation right now, right? Things aren't making sense to you, right? I feel like there are some things hidden that you're not aware of with what's going on in your situation right now. And, you know, it's like pain and grief that's coming in here. It's almost like some of you may have found out your partner or a friend has done something behind your back, right? And there's almost like this clashing going on right now, this argument or disagreement, arguing. I'm seeing a lot of fighting, okay? And, you know, maybe, you know, whatever this is, I feel that you need to just pull back from it for a moment, right? Release yourself from that stress. And if you're somebody that is kind of not sure about your partner or this person in your life, this situation right now, is to really, you know, I feel you just need to take a step back for a moment and really gain clarity with you know, within yourself before you react. Okay, I feel like some of you are reacting way too quickly, right, without thinking about what it is that you're going to say. Because when we're, you know, when we're agitated, when we are feeling threatened, if someone's coming at us with something, let's say you found out your partner was cheating, right? You're going to react to that because you're so angry, you're full of emotions, there's a lot going on. So I feel here, Spirit guys want you to just pull back for a moment and just ground yourself before moving forward in this situation, okay? For some of you, you may have been kind of looking at each other, with each other, weren't sure, right? This could be like even in your work situation with some of the co-workers that you're dealing with, right? Maybe you were in harmony with them at one point, maybe one person, and now there's like a parting of ways. And it's the energy, it's just not working, right? There's a lot of things that are being said, a lot of things that are being done behind your back, maybe not behind your back, but with the Moon card being present, I feel there's some hidden things that you're not aware of that are kind of going on in the background. And this could be the way that person, the other person feels about you or the situation, right? About the relationship, about your friendship, whatever this is. Spirit guys really want you to think about whether or not this is worth remaining in this relationship. Is it worth it to stay around? Has this been going on a long time? Because I feel like it has for some of you Scorpios, like your relationship. You know, sometimes it feels good, right? Sometimes it does feel good when it's good. But a lot of times it's not feeling good and you're feeling not compatible. The compatibility has somehow either you've grown apart or you just never were compatible and you're with each other for the sake of being together. together, right? The thought of being with this person, the person that you thought they were, which they weren't. The stories, all the things, maybe there's some emotions or things that you're carrying around or they're carrying around that is affecting the relationship. So I feel there's a lot of different scenarios going on, especially here with the moon card, a lot of things that you're not aware of that are kind of going on in the background, whether it's with yourself or this person, okay? And the arguing and the fighting is just not helping. And I feel you need to come to this place, those of you that are going through this right now with somebody in your life, right? This could be with a parent, this could be with a family member, a sibling, this could be a co-worker, this could be a partner, this could just be somebody, right? This could be even somebody that, you're out going for a drive and you're experiencing road rage, right? So whatever this is, right? You enjoy driving and you're not liking it anymore because of the rush hour and the traffic, it just sucks. And now there's irate people on the road. I've actually experienced this. I had somebody come out. I didn't even do anything wrong. All I did was I was driving, changed lanes like a normal person without cutting anyone off, and the person behind me freaked out, and he's just screaming and came out of his car and just started banging on my window and just flipping out. And I just locked my doors. I had my daughters in the car and I just didn't even give this person attention. I let them do whatever they wanted. They swore at me, banged my car, spit on my car. And I'm kind of like, I don't know what I did wrong. This person's just having a rough day, right? So, I mean, it doesn't have to be that, but I feel there's something there that's kind of going on where there's a lot of headbutting going on, okay? This is what I'm feeling here for some of you Scorpios. And spirit guides really want you to understand or be aware that, is this worth you getting into this argument and feeling the way you're feeling? And especially if this is a partner, no matter who it is, sit down and have a conversation around what is going on, right? To cool yourself down, let the other person cool down, then come to a table, sit down and talk about it. Like, in a calm manner without yelling and screaming. That is what I'm feeling here. Otherwise, I feel for some of you that are in a relationship that maybe you're there's some sort of miscommunication going on here, and there needs to be some clarity around the situation. I feel also that for some of you, this is around your finances, and this is why there's so much tension, right? So sit down and talk to your partner, sit down and talk to your family members, just find out what is actually going on and see if there's any way you can resolve this. Come to a compromise, come to a solution together, right, as a team. That's the best way about this, and not to really hold anything back. I'm not asking you to be vulnerable around this, but to be absolutely honest about how you feel, and ask them to be honest about how they feel and what their issue is, because sometimes we don't understand. We think it's something else, they're thinking it's something else, we're clashing, and it wasn't even about the same thing in the first place, right? Or maybe it is. Like, whatever the situation, I feel like sitting down and talking in a calm manner is going to help you in a huge way here. I'm going to pull some more cards and see what else is coming up. So the King of Cups. We are getting the Devil card. So, yeah, that's interesting. And the Six of Wands. Interesting energy with all of that's going on here. Give me a second here, Scorpio. Let me just take a look. The Devil card is a little concerning because this right now is showing that there are a lot of habits, okay, some negative patterns, habits, seductions, temptations, those sort of things. Maybe some of you are living in fear, right? Maybe it's the world, whatever's happening in the world that is causing you to freak out and be uncertain about where you're at in life, or just the finances, all that kind of stuff here, okay? So I feel here emotional balance is so important in this scenario right now. Just bringing yourself back to your present moment, grounding yourself, and really self-regulating and getting a handle on your emotions, okay? This is what spirit guides really want you to focus on, is getting a handle on those emotions, right? Especially where you're feeling all worked up. And, with the Devil card being present here now, I'm kind of seeing that there are other things kind of at play here. I feel a lot of it could do with kind of what's going on in the world, prices, right? Maybe some of you are, going through some sort of financial hardship or any kind of hardship in the moment, which is triggering for some people, right? Not necessarily for yourself or others in your lives, right? So a lot of things at play here. And spirit guides really want you to get a handle on your emotions here and ground yourself, self-regulate. And you know, this is very, very important right now, especially for the next couple of months, especially with everything that's going on in the world right now, that we are going to, it's more important now than ever to really learn to ground yourself. Okay, it's so important. I cannot stress this enough, that learn to ground yourself. You need to get outside barefoot, stand on the in dirt, out in the on the grass, right, to ground yourself. Get yourself back out in nature, right? Those of you that are able to do that, to connect with Mother Earth, to connect yourself with where you're at in your present moment right now. Okay, because there's a lot of chaotic energy, and for some of you, you know, that's that fear, the fear that's taking over you. That's what I'm feeling here with the Devil card. And fear is the lowest vibration you can possibly go down to, and snapping out of that fear. I used to be afraid, okay? So I was afraid for the longest time, because I'm very sensitive to smell, to feel. Like, I can smell things, I can feel things, I can hear things, I can dream things, I can sense things, right? So growing up, for me, that was very hard, because I didn't understand what that was, and that created a little bit of chaos in my life. I just didn't understand it, right? I'm a strong person naturally, but I had this fear, so I was afraid of the dark. I couldn't sleep at home by myself. Someone had to be present in order for me to sleep. Otherwise, I would not sleep. And I got over this fear at the age of probably 35, a little bit, right? And by the time I hit 40, I was completely over it. Sometimes now, here and there, I will sometimes have a nightmare and freak out, and it'll just, I can't sleep, right? So I still have it creeping up a little bit here and there. So I feel for you getting a handle on that, really learning to balance that head and heart, okay, to calm yourself down. And for some of you, you know, especially if you suffer from anxiety with everything that's kind of going on, spirit guides want you to put your hand right underneath your chest, right above your stomach where your heart is. Hold your hand there and feel that warmth on your heart, and just let yourself, you need to comfort yourself, okay? Learn how to comfort yourself. You're not going to get that comfort from anyone else. You need to learn to do it yourself here, my friends. For some of us, it's very important that we learn to do that, is to put your hand there, hold it there for a little while, and just let yourself know you're going to be okay. I'm going to be okay. Everything's okay. It's going to work out, all that, right? Say that to yourself and start practicing that daily. Anytime you're feeling anxious, anytime you're feeling a certain way, if you're feeling your emotions are rising, learn to do that. Learn to self-regulate here, my friends, because whatever this is in your life right now, the devil, this is low frequency. This is fear, right? This is addictions. These are bad habits. These are negative patterns, toxic people, toxic toxic everything, okay? So whatever it is for you that is influencing you in a negative way, making you react, especially with the people in your lives, you need to learn to manage this and control this and get some self-control around this, okay? Because you're going to start seeing a difference in your life, okay? I feel for some of you, maybe people perceive you a certain way, right? And the minute you learn how to release yourself of these energies, once you bring yourself up to a higher vibration, which is happiness and love, okay, this is what you need to practice. You need to counter this with love and happiness. The more love and happiness you bring into your life, to yourself internally, you're going to start seeing outwardly changes happening for the better. Okay, so start doing that now, my beautiful Scorpios. I'm telling you, it's going to work for you, okay? Whoever this, whatever this energy is, we need to release it, okay? And with that, I feel that people are going to notice a huge change in you, Scorpio. I feel that, you know, there's going to be all eyes on you. People are going to see how you're changing your life. I feel they're going to approach you, your family members, your loved ones, people that know you are going to, come up to you and say, you know, what did you do? You're different. Like, I like this version of you. What did you do to change yourself? And again, place this reading where it resonates for you. This could be you or someone in your life, but I feel those changes need to take place. You need to get rid of whatever this toxic energy is, this fear, right? fear within yourself, okay? Fear of even yourself, afraid to go out there because you're afraid of what people are going to think of you. And these are silly fears, right? And maybe they won't, you know, for some of us, they don't feel silly, right? But these are, you can easily get rid of this by bringing your vibration up, by starting to become happier, starting to enjoy your life, starting to love yourself and love others and express that outwardly. And then you'll see how this card disappears, right? It's going to take work. Definitely is going to take work, right? Because you're on autopilot. Those feelings, especially those of you that have been feeling them for a long time, it's now, you know, so this is spirit guides giving you this message because it's now time to change. And people around you are going to notice, because it's going to be a huge change in your life here, Scorpio, for the better. I feel at work people are going to notice this change. At home people are going to notice this change. And this is going to bring you into a place of higher vibration, higher frequency, where you're starting to feel good. You're going to be able to accomplish more, right? You're going to be able to get things done. You're just going to overall feel balanced emotionally. You're going to feel so much better. And this is you getting a handle on it and controlling the situation, okay? So this is your message here, my beautiful friends. Whatever it is you need to do in order to get to that happy place, you need to do that. And watch how all of these, you know, little chaotic energies, arguments, disagreements, those sort of things start to dissipate, okay? And you're going to start gaining that clarity. You're going to come out of that fog. Whatever kind of confusion you have is going to release itself, right? And this is you picturing yourself in this happy place. Find that happy place for yourself. And anytime you're feeling anything rising up with those negative feelings or fear-based anything, put yourself in that happy place, whatever that happy place is for you. Figure out what that is and visualize it and put yourself there and bring yourself to that energy and watch how your life starts to change, my friends. Okay, so this is your message from Spirit. If it resonates, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.